She never wasted a single thing. And that little kitchen of hers? It was worth more than you'd ever imagine. If you grew up with a grandmother who saved everything, vegetable scraps, eggshells, coffee grounds, even banana peels, you probably thought she was just old-fashioned. Maybe a little quirky. But here's what most of us have come to realize. A little too late. She was ahead of her time. Because those scraps she kept, they were gold. Literal garden gold. Today, most of us toss those same scraps straight into the trash. Coffee grounds, onion skins, citrus rinds, eggshells, all of it gone. And every week, we drive to the garden center and spend good money on fertilizer, pest spray, and soil amendments that, honestly, don't work half as well as what Grandma had. Sound familiar? Here's the thing. Those scraps aren't garbage. They're packed with nitrogen, calcium, potassium, exactly what your garden's been begging for. We've just been conditioned to throw them away. And every time we do, we're literally tossing real nutrients and real money right into the bin. So today, on GrowX Green, we're going back to basics. Back to what Grandma knew. 9 simple steps that'll transform your kitchen scraps into the most powerful free garden amendments you've ever used. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you're going to look at your vegetable peelings very, very differently. Step 1. Coffee grounds. Every morning, after you brew that first blessed cup, don't rinse those grounds down the drain. They're loaded with nitrogen, the nutrient that makes your plants grow big, dark, and green. Sprinkle used grounds around acid-loving plants like blueberries, roses, and tomatoes. Or work them right into your compost pile. Your earthworms? They absolutely love them. And so will your soil. Step 2. Eggshells. Grandma never threw these away, and neither should you. Eggshells are almost pure calcium carbonate. That's what strengthens plant cell walls and prevents blossom end rot in your tomatoes and peppers. Crush them up. The finer, the better, and work them into the soil around your vegetables. As a bonus, slugs absolutely hate crawling over those sharp edges. It's a natural pest barrier that costs you nothing. Step 3. Banana peels. You peel it, eat it, and toss the skin. But wait, banana peels are rich in potassium and phosphorus, 2 nutrients that strengthen roots and help your plants flower and fruit more abundantly. Bury a peel near the base of your rose bushes. Chop and add them to compost, or soak the peels overnight in water, and use that banana tea to water your plants directly. It works. Grandma knew it. Now you do too. Step 4. Vegetable scraps. Carrot tops, celery ends, onion skins, kale stems, all of it goes in the compost bin, not the trash. Composting these scraps creates what serious gardeners call black gold, the richest, most balanced soil amendment on the planet. And the best part? It's completely free. All you need is a bin, a little patience, and Grandma's instinct to never waste what the garden can use. Step 5. Citrus rinds, orange, lemon, grapefruit. Don't toss them. The natural oils in citrus rinds act as an insect deterrent. Scatter dried citrus peel pieces around your garden beds to discourage aphids, ants, and other soft-bodied pests. You can also blend them into the soil for a gentle, slow-release boost of acidity. Grandma used to scatter lemon rinds around her herb garden every spring. Her basil? Legendary. Step 6. Onion skins. Most of us peel an onion and toss those papery outer layers without a second thought. But those thin skins are loaded with quercetin, an antioxidant that actually boosts plant immunity. Boil the skins in water, let it cool, and use it as a foliar spray. Your plants absorb it right through their leaves. It strengthens their natural defenses against disease and environmental stress. Grandma called it her secret tea. Now you know the secret. Step 7. Rice water. Next time you rinse your rice before cooking, or drain it after, save that starchy water instead of pouring it down the drain. Rice water is full of starch, B vitamins, and minerals that encourage healthy microbial activity right in your soil. The beneficial bacteria that live around your plant roots, they absolutely thrive on it. Let it cool. Water your garden with it, or pour it on your indoor plants. Simple, free, and remarkably effective. Step 8. Wood ash, if you have a fireplace or a wood-burning stove. Wood ash is an excellent source of potassium and calcium, and it gently raises soil pH, making it perfect for garden beds that tend toward acidity. Sprinkle a thin layer around brassicas, cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and work it lightly into the soil. A little goes a very long way. And don't use it around acid-loving plants like blueberries. Grandma kept a tin bucket by the hearth just for this. Now you know why. And step 9. The one people forget most: cardboard and newspaper. Before you break those boxes down for recycling, lay them flat on your garden beds, right on top of the soil. Cover with a thick layer of mulch. This is called sheet mulching, and it suppresses weeds completely, while the cardboard breaks down into organic matter right there in the bed. No chemicals, no digging, no backbreaking weeding all summer. Grandma used newspaper under her mulch for decades. Science just caught up to her. 9 steps. 9 things you're probably throwing away every single week. And every one of them can feed your garden, protect your plants, and save you real money at the garden center. But here's what I really want you to take from this. It's not just about the scraps. It's about a mindset. Grandma didn't just garden. She paid attention. She noticed what worked. She connected the kitchen to the yard, and the yard to the table. She understood something we've slowly forgotten in a world of convenience and packaging. Nothing is waste unless you decide it is. That garden of hers wasn't magical. It was intentional. And yours can be too. We hear from so many of you who want to grow more, spend less, and reconnect with the kind of gardening that actually means something. The kind your parents or grandparents did, not because it was trendy, but because it worked, because it was real. That's exactly what GrowX Green is built for. And we're just getting started. If this video gave you even one new idea for your garden, share it with someone who needs it. And hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. We've got more of Grandma's secrets to unpack. See you in the garden.